Hello, I'm So Broken, and if you didn't notice the thumbnail you clicked, this video is about an upcoming game called The Day Before. I'm going to break into a couple of different sections, so if you want to skip to a different chapter, it's easy for you to find. Well, I guess the first question is, what is The Day Before? It is an MMO survival game made by game developers FNtastic, who are a small upcoming developer of about 70 staff. The Day Before uses the latest version of the Unreal Engine, and they claim it to be a massive handcrafted world. Let's hope it's not another Cyberpunk where they promise something great and end up not being able to deliver it. So where is it set? Well, there hasn't really been any concrete statement on the location, but The Day Before is said to feature a large open world that you can freely navigate both on foot and by car without any loading screens. The focus is on the big city and its surroundings, but players will also be able to explore farms, vast meadows, small settlements, majestic forests, and snow-capped mountains. It sounds fairly big if there are snow-capped mountains, and after doing a bit of digging, there is a safe area called the Woodbury Survivor Colony, which seems to be the central hub where you get your missions and gain reputation from. And doing a quick Google search of Woodbury and seeing that it's a large city with bridges, I've come to the conclusion that it's New York is the city, so it looks like we're going to be in the New York area. Oh, and there are some secret underground biotesting labs that they've teased at the end of the latest trailer, so that'll be fun to go and do as well. Now, crafting. Yes, there's kind of crafting in the game. So from what's been shown so far, crafting is used for more practical things. So here are some icons of the craftable items that have been shown so far. You've got bandages, splints, bear traps, stingers like tied spikes, car repair kits, molotovs, something explosive, and something smoke related. They all require specific items in your inventory to be able to craft them. Something interesting I noticed though was in the two clips of showing the crafting screen off, they had different options and some missing entirely from the other. Was this just the development build they were using and it added more features? Maybe. Could it also be something that the developers are hinting at revealing soon? I think what is being shown is all to do with player progression. So The Day Before doesn't have player levels or item rarities like other games in this genre typically. A 1 hour player will be just as strong as a 100 hour player if they have the same items, minus obviously game knowledge. But there is a reputation system being implemented. However, the developers are keeping quiet until the next video. But like I said, from comparing the two times that they've shown the crafting system, there are things missing and other icons present. This is most likely because the player does not have the reputation to unlock these crafts yet. So I believe as you go through the game and you progress your reputation, you will unlock better medical items and so forth. It will also probably unlock being able to repair vehicles, so most vehicles I'm assuming will be either destroyed or partially destroyed at the side of the roads, which will then allow a progression to get you to further areas in the world. Something to point out though is that there is no base building whatsoever. So if you wanted another zombie survival MMO with base building, well, this isn't the game for you. There is the ability to make a temporary campsite for the night and most likely customize a safe area in the Woodbury Survivor Colony. Your temporary campsite doesn't have to be outside either. You can also do it inside a house. If you want a clan system, well, you might be in luck. There has been no official word on what it is, but the next videos that they release will be touching on how groups work, so keep your eyes out for that. The game features a dynamic weather system that changes how you will need to approach a situation and if you can be heard or not. Your character model is also affected by the weather. For example, here you can see snow building up on the clothing and then it's gone by the time you get into the lift. Now, audio. This is something I am absolutely hyped for with this game. Audio is a fundamental aspect that they are focusing on, and it's not common for games to pay so much attention to the impact of sound and using sound design to direct a player. Here you can hear a couple of examples of the gunshot audio and how far away it is, along with how the world is reacting to it. In an interview, the developer stated the wind will muffle the sounds that you make and you can safely make your way unnoticed to any places. They also stated that if you carry too many things, the sounds you make will be louder. So you'll have to make the decision whether to leave something behind to be able to sneak out or go guns blazing. The most interesting thing that I found about the audio though is that the AI is tuned to hearing and sight. So trivial actions like opening a door can also alert the AI, so you have to be careful. The world is open for exploration and it's up to the player to find out what has happened, but I would guess that the better loot locations will be in the mountains and underground where it's harder to get to without any of the more advanced loot. Some other information that I did find out is that ray tracing and DLSS is being worked on with Nvidia, and an announcement for consoles may be coming soon, but there's no concrete details on this, whether it's going to be an exclusive or not. And it's not going to be for the previous gen, it will be current gen. That's been made clear. Okay, the enemies. Well, this game features, lo and behold, zombies. They're done in a more realistic way though than say Left 4 Dead. There's no crazy mutations, they're just flesh-hungry people that can't say no to some good old-fashioned human steak. Now NPCs outside of the Woodbury Survivor Colony are most likely going to try and kill you than try and help you. You can also encounter other players anywhere within the world, so because there's no dedicated PvP zone, everywhere is basically PvP. But if you don't want to play PvP, you can play this in an offline mode and experience the story that way. Some people might be friendly, some might not be. You just gotta take it with a pinch of salt. It'll be something like Scum or DayZ. They'll most likely shoot now and ask questions later because anything that you can kill can be looted. Okay, so there's a lot of information so far in this video, and there's plenty more to come. So I'm gonna cut this video here. Next video, we're going to talk about the Azure Initiative Corporation. We're going to talk about keycards. We're going to talk about the vehicles in the world. We're going to talk about alarm systems, more of the crafting, like movement techniques, things like that, the weapons that have been seen in the game so far. So if you're interested in any of that, then make sure to watch the next video. I have been So Broken. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.